I don't hang with niggas who don't cheat on their girl, bro.
Why?
That shit weak, bro. Because you are untrustworthy.
Why?
If you don't cheat on your girl, bro, you are untrustworthy to be inside the circle.
Why? Why would cheating make me more trustworthy?
Because you might tell her something.
No, because I'm so loyal that I would never hurt somebody.
No. You're so locked in with this girl, like you tell her everything. We take you to Vegas, you like, you know what we come to Vegas for. We don't come to play dice. We can play dice in Detroit.
Yeah, but what's wrong with just telling her like real quick, like, yo, we're at the club?
No, you would tell your girl, oh yeah, you know, Skeesh and them, they was with some dudes, so I ain't involved. So I can't trust you, bro. You gotta have some dirt on your name for me to accept you, bro.
Okay, but
I can't trust you, bro.
If I suck one girl's toenail, is that acceptable?
Well, you have dirt on your name.
Exactly.
You have dirt on your name. But if we go to Vegas, we not.
That is wild. The fact that if you ain't involved in crime, we can't trust you. That's just a horrible person. Literally birds of a feather that flock together. But, you ain't cheating, we can't trust you. You already showing you untrustworthy, period. Why would I want to be associated with you? Crazy.
I think that's the, what you call it, like gang mentality, street type like mentality.
Definitely.
Because that's how gangs operate. Gangs need some kind of dirt on you in order for you to be part of the clique so you don't snitch. And they're taking gang mentality and they're trying to influence on their friends. You know what I'm saying? I think it's bad company overall because at the end of the day, you would want, because you got to remember, this is a perpetual cycle. You get what I'm trying to say? Something begets something, something begets something until somebody squeal.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm trying to say? So at the end of the day, if one of them get jammed up and they go into jail and they ain't never coming out, they squeal and they tell everybody go to jail, or you're going to see the domino effect. So it's not a good cycle at all. So what he said is nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody have this no snitch until somebody snitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a domino effect in advance. It's just waiting to happen. So I would say I won't be hanging around those people because either way, you got friends like that. You don't even have to say anything.
They're going to pull your name down.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're going to use you as cover
because it's going to jail and he's fine.
Yo, trust me, because it's like this. You could be there. It's like this. You're like, yo, we about to go down here. And when you go down there, it's like, oh, he go check a next chick. And it's like, now you're into some whole shit. It's like, yo, I don't want to know Jack. I ain't seen nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one of those situations where it's like this. If you know somebody's involved with somebody and you go someplace and they bring you and you see what's going on, now you gotta either hold this secret or walk away. Which one you doing? Because first thing is like, yo, I'm out. I don't want to know what the hell is going on. You still end up holding secrets because either way, they're implicating you into something that you don't want to know about. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, it's hard, you know, and it seems like them, when they go out, I'm just kind of speculating now, is if you're in a room with them, they going to force you to do, you know what I'm saying? They got a big booty chick in there. They go, hey,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Ladies are too beautiful. Sometimes they get hard, you know what I'm saying? So I prefer not to.
Definitely somebody you don't want to hang around. He doesn't want any good for himself, you know.
Well said.
It's okay for him to feel the way he feels. Just I hope everybody in his crew know what the type of person he is.
So that's the mentality of the whole crew.
It just hurt me that he said it so freely.
Yeah.
Like, this is a way of life. Like, we all cheat. Like, what? That's nothing to aspire to.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. Definitely not.
They all cheat, or they all in non-committal relationships. Like, you know, do you think the woman there he's with is like thinking, "Oh, I'm the only one"?
She gonna find out after she watch that podcast. She ain't. It sound like they're in committed relationships, but they cheat consistently.
So the correlation between this and the last video so let me paint the picture, because I just remember something why ladies do that. Where if a guy hangs out with his friends more than he hangs out with his girl, this is where ladies get this thing that they're gay, or you know what I'm trying to say. I can't speak for other races, but I've known a lot of minority people say that, oh, that's all they do. They hang out with their guy friends. So that means that they are, or they're looking for other men. So when I see this video and I was watching it, it's like, it just clicked like, okay, that's what it was talking about. But I know this wasn't said or wasn't mentioned. You know what I'm trying to say? But Yeah. What do you think about that? Is that true? Do ladies see it like that because guys hang out with their boys too much?
Yeah, ladies do see it that way. I've
Well, what
heard
would give you an inclination of that, though?
like you taking a guy friend to events that you should be taking your lady to. Like it's questionable.
Jealousy. Man, listen. Everybody needs an outlet. And you can't always do things with females. Like, Toya, do
Back
you
to
want
my,
to go to a comic book convention? Do you want to go play
back to my
pool?
everything in moderation. Everything in moderation.
What's this?
Too much of
Listen, we're not
anything
talking
is
about.
not good.
We ain't talking about day drinking. All right, we talking about hanging
Everything.
out.
Everything. Hanging out. Again, time with your significant other, time with your family. You know, it's all about balance, figuring out what that balance is. And
I think it's
everyone's
funny
balancing
that
beam is different. So I guess we got to get back to the, communicate, right? And figuring out, well, what does balance look like for us? Might be different for some people.
I just think it's funny that if a man spends so much time with his woman, they get sick of the man, and it's go do something else. But then when the
But that's
individual
not
chooses to
their
hang out with
nature.
his friends, it's a problem. Oh, you're being a batiman. Oh, da 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 da. You want to spend time with your why? There's no winning.
How often is this happening? Is this
How
every
often is
night?
too much? How often is too much?
I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. How often is too
I'm
much?
just well, what if it's
How
every other
often
day?
is not
Because
too
friends
much?
are important. Friends are important.
Of course they are. Yes, sir, they are.
So how much is too much? I'm going drinking with my friends every other night. That's great.
Every other night you out after work drinking with your friends.
I like a good beverage.
Why you can't drink with your woman?
Because
Sometimes.
when I start drinking, I start telling the truth, and you don't like the truth. Or maybe if you do like the truth, you don't like how I said it. So it leads to issues. And I'm not trying to pay no copay to have a licensed therapist for us to work out the issue.
Whatever your balancing beam looks like, you stick to it.
We're not talking gymnastics. What the hell? Ma'am.